Hi, this is Trevor Sanford with OpenText, and I'm going to be talking about installing and configuring OES CIFS. There's a couple of ways to do this. The first option is to run YAST2 OES-install, which is the same as loading YAST and selecting OES install and configure. This will first present you with the software management, where you can install the OES CIFS pattern, and then it will present configuration for all of the installed OES components. CIFS should be enabled by default, and others can also be enabled if needed. The other option is to first run the software management to install the pattern, and then run the OES CIFS configuration directly with the YAST2 novell-cifs command. Let's take a look at the second option. Here I have an OES 24.1 server. We'll start by loading the software management. We will change to patterns and find the OES CIFS and check that and click accept. It has a couple of dependencies that were automatically selected. Okay, those are installed, so we will click finish and it will close. And next we will run the configuration for OES CIFS. First, it will ask for login. Here you can select different eDirectory servers, but typically it is best to leave it as the IP address of the local server. And here the credential store is set to OCS, which is usually best. Now here's where we select the context for the eDirectory users that will be using CIFS. If you have one or two, maybe three contexts with users directly in them, they can each be set here. The other option is to select one or two contexts closer to the root of the tree and click Enable Subtree Search. In this case, I'm going to add O equals X, and I'm going to remove the context for the server, and this will search my entire tree for CIFS users. And I'll click Next, and this will go through and write out the configuration. Okay, upon successful configuration, the CIFS service should be running. Okay, good. And with the novcifs command, there's a few things we can look at. First, we'll look at the shares. We'll share the volumes by default. In the rare occasion, it may be needed to restart CIFS at this point to get those volumes to show up as shares. And there is the -O option, which shows all of the options, including the SMB version being used and the server name. And there's a few other helpful things in here. You'll find the subtree search, and sometimes oplocks needs to be changed. DFS support might be helpful, and the log level. And if you just run novcifs, you can see here a bunch of different options that are available for changing these settings. And hopefully this video will help you have a successful implementation of OES CIFS.